Hello and welcome to another video. In this video we will be having a look at the capabilities of one of Salesforce's new functionalities, Salesforce Maps. Salesforce Maps, formerly known as Map Anything, was recently integrated into the Salesforce platform. It is a paid add-on that integrates seamlessly with your Salesforce and can be used on the go on your Salesforce mobile app. Salesforce Maps has many functionalities that will benefit your sales reps both in and out of the office. Let's start by looking at how Salesforce Maps can help you understand your territories. To access Salesforce Maps once it has been installed, all you have to do is go to the Salesforce Maps app or tab. You will then be taken to a screen that displays a map and allows you to add different types of layers. To add these layers, all you have to do is choose the folder you would like to save the layer in, click New, and then define the layer that you want to see. For example, we are going to choose a marker layer because we want to see all of the active accounts. Define the parameters of the layer. We can also choose the information we want displayed when we click on the marker on the map. Once you are done, click Save and Plot. And the layer then displays the marker on the map for us to see. You can customize the markers to be different colors and shapes depending on the parameters you define. You can have multiple layers on the map at one time. Shape layers allow you to define a particular territory. For example, if your sales regions were defined by county lines, your sales reps may want to create a shape layer that shows them their county, as we have done with Wiltshire. This is a helpful functionality not only for your reps but also for your managers, as they will be able to view how many active accounts using a marker layer are in each defined shape layer. If we click on a marker, it displays relevant information about the account that we defined earlier. If we click on the Actions tab, we are also able to create activities related to the account. The Chatter tab allows us to post on the Records Chatter feed and view any updates. Finally, the Weather tab allows us to see the current and future weather conditions for that marker, something that can be very helpful if you are planning to visit that account at some point and don't want to be caught out. These overviews that are available are very helpful when comparing accounts. Another functionality that is available and helpful for comparing markers is the drawing tool. You can use the drawing tool to draw around the areas you want to compare. The info windows then display aggregated data of the markers that lie within their borders. This is not the only functionality of the borders. Using the drawing tools, you can also draw borders depending on travel time and distance from a specific point. Moving on from the layers functionality, Salesforce Maps is also very helpful for helping you plan your routes and schedules. Clicking on the Routes tab, you will see that we currently don't have any routes defined for this month. We can create a new route by clicking the New button and giving our route a name. We can then tell Salesforce which accounts we would like to visit on this route. We can do this by either clicking on a marker, click the Action tab and click Add to Route, or we can simply draw a boundary around all of the markers we would like to visit, click Actions and click Add to Route. As you can see, they have all been added to the Side tab. We can also define the start and end locations using favorites, which can be created from the Layers tab. I'm going to add my hotel as my start and end location. If I then click the Optimize button, Salesforce will then optimize my route for me. Once optimized, the route is displayed on the map and is broken down in the sidebar. I am given the distance to each location and the time it will take me to get there. I can select the form of travel I will be taking and can change the order of the route if I want to. If you have confirmed specific meeting times with the accounts beforehand, click the clock icon, which allows you to add in the times that you confirmed. Once you have done this, Salesforce will re-optimize the route for you whilst considering the times you have defined. If any of the times are unrealistic and Salesforce feels that you will not be able to make it to that account on time, Salesforce will tell you. Once you are satisfied with your route, click Save. You will then be prompted to choose the day that you will be embarking on this route. The route is then saved and can be accessed whenever the sales rep needs it. On their route, they can also use the markers to check in and out of their appointments. This is a great best practice and can be automated, as it allows your managers to keep track of their sales reps and make sure that they are always arriving and leaving on time for their appointments. The scheduling functionality is very similar to the routes functionality, but uses events that you have created within Salesforce. Using the Scheduling tab and selecting the day of the events, you will be shown all of the events that have been created in Salesforce for that day. By clicking on the map icon, Salesforce will create an optimized route accordingly for you to make sure you attend all of your meetings on time. As a sales rep, you never want to miss an opportunity, and so if you are passing another marker on your route, you may want to add it onto your schedule. You can do this in the same way we added them to a route. That marker will then be stored as an unscheduled event in your sidebar. When you add it to the schedule, Salesforce will schedule it to fit into your existing events. Once you have completed your schedule, you can save the schedule for that day. Finally, we are going to talk about reporting. Anything within Salesforce Maps can be reported on, whether you want to see how far your reps are traveling in a day, how proactive they are being, or even if they are speeding or braking harshly. All is available to be reported on. You can also use live tracking to see exactly where your reps are in real time, their speed, and their direction. As you can see, Salesforce Maps is an incredibly intuitive tool that will not only benefit your sales reps and managers, but also your relationships with customers as you increase your interaction with them and make them feel that they are a priority. Thank you for watching this video on Salesforce Maps. See you next time.